All right, so we got a big week. Couple major developments. We had our barn cat Stone. Turns out she's a girl and she was pregnant. 2 kittens. One of them made it, the other one did not, unfortunately. Stone seems to be adapting to parenting very well, so that's good. We did bring him indoors because it was supposed to get very cold out, and it did. I think 25 to 28 degrees, somewhere around there. So we're glad we brought him indoors. They're thriving and they're doing very well. Because of those cold temperatures though, the only thing we're uncertain about is the crops that we planted. They're cold weather crops. We planted our lettuce, our kale, broccoli. Theoretically, they should be fine, but you can never really be certain when the temperatures drop that low, especially in mid-May. But it's Michigan, so anything is possible. We're gonna go check on those crops now. All right.
It's not here.
So as you can see, the lettuce is completely fine. It's doing really well. So these cheap little greenhouses are very effective. Right when you open this thing up, it's actually warm inside. It's like 30, probably 34 degrees outside right now. But inside of this greenhouse, it's definitely a lot warmer. And
50.
That's what we want. In this kind of climate, you gotta keep them safe from that harmful cold. So yeah, we're very happy with it. Another thing you can see, we're finally getting the potatoes to start sprouting right here, and we have these covered in plastic as well because potatoes are very affected by the cold. So, but luckily I don't see any freeze damage on them, anything like that. So this plastic has been a lifesaver. This one's climbing all over. Check the radishes out. Here, lift that up a little bit. Look at these radishes. They're everywhere. Under our makeshift frost guard.
I could have done 2 more rows in between these rows.
Well, live and learn. If they grow this quick, we can do it once it warms up.
They're already tasting kind of spicy. I wonder if they're going to be hot, although they shouldn't.
So why do you thin them out?
Otherwise, they'll just not be they'll just be too crowded, and they won't be beautiful, round, luscious bulbs.
Only 2 more days until we get the meat birds and turkeys. I cannot wait. All we need to wait is 2 more days.
We are so excited, aren't we?
Yeah.
And guess what? We're doing meat birds twice this year. More chickens than we've ever done before, and we're going to be able to show everybody. We'll probably do another 100 the second time. It depends on where orders are at.
Yeah.
Yeah? Sound good to you?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me too, buddy. Another huge change we're making this year for the meat birds and the turkeys is outdoor brooders. In the past, we've kept them in a room in our house when we've done like 20 to 50 at a time. And they stink. It gets bad. So we decided to build this out of a piece of our old chicken tractor. And now we can have them outdoors in this nice little tent. I've got 2 heat lamps in here, going with long feeders this year. I think that's just going to be a more effective option. You got the lid can shut right down, just like that, and lock them in. And I got cedar bedding in the bottom, so we should just be able to continue to layer that and keep a clean spot for them. For the turkeys to start off, and mind you, for a very short time, they're going to be right in here. Similar, we've got a heat lamp for them, and then a long feeder, cedar bedding in the bottom, and this is just an old watering trough. So super simple, really. You just got to have the space to accommodate the numbers. That's really the biggest thing. So we are excited about it. Another thing that is absolutely essential that we do in this kind of weather, because we got the bees so early this year, and normally it warms up by now and they can be foraging, but now that they have to stay in the hive and they can't go get food, it's crucial that we supplement their diet with a sugar syrup. It's just a simple syrup mixture, but I put a jar on the top of each hive so that as they develop as a colony and they require more and more food, then they don't die off to starvation, because I think it's supposed to warm up later this week, but anything could happen. So we also have to provide syrup to them this evening and hope for the best. Now you gotta stir it, right?
Yeah, we'll have to go get action.
Get a spoon?
Yeah.
2 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar. We're gonna heat it up and then stir it until it's totally clear. Let it cool, and then we put it out in the hive.